Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Steve Page here from Giant Partners. Going to continue our 10-part series, How to Grow Your Email List. Today we are on part 7, email list segmentation, analyzing and segmenting your email list. Today we're going to go through the advanced and basic ways of email list segmentation and how important it is for you to use it to keep your email list healthy and thriving and engaged. So quick recap for our series. We've gone through 6 parts already. Part 1 through 5 is all about why it's important, creating offers, landing pages, using social media. Now we're diving into the email list analyzing and segmentation. All right, email list segmentation, let's dive in. So let's go first into understanding your email list through data analysis. You've been building your email list. It's looking great, growing every day, every week and month, but you want to know who is actually in this list. So we're going to go over why it's important to analyze your email list and what to actually look into for list segmentation, and also key metrics to track, like open rates, click-through rates, unsubscribe rates, as well as you start sending these emails out. So let's go through the basics of email segmentation. Segmentation involves dividing your email list into smaller groups to send to. Some example segments include, so on the consumer side, they would be something like gender, age, city, state, zip. Some business side demographics could be job title, company size, company name, industry, just something that labels a certain group of people or companies that helps you target with certain messaging that you might want to apply to those people. Next would be engagement levels. As you start sending emails out, and they are clicking, opening, unsubscribing, going to your website, filling out a form to become a newsletter subscriber, adding to cart, initiating checkout, becoming a lead, filling out a request demo. All those groups of people can be tagged or grouped into different segments and could require different messaging. So on the business consumer side, e-commerce side, someone subscribes to the newsletter to get a discount code. You can have a series of emails going to those people to get them to purchase. Maybe it's a discount code, maybe it's some other messaging or reviews you want to send them to get them to purchase and cross that finish line. And on the B2B side, are they a lead? Do they request a demo, or they just subscribed to your newsletter? Those would require different follow-up messaging to get them to eventually become sales opportunity and eventually turn into a customer. And that falls into the purchase history. On the e-commerce side, consumer side, when have they bought? How often are they buying? Is there some sort of cadence when they reorder? So if someone buys products and they reorder every 30 days, you want to be sure 30 days after they buy something, there's some sort of reorder message you send out. Similar to 90 days, a year, you want to eventually have some sort of automated cadences to get them to reorder or even upsell or cross-sell things. People that are selling soaps and they want to cross-sell sort of grooming kit, brushes, oils, you name it. Same with shoes, shoelaces, socks, and other things you can cross-sell as well. That could be, you can immediately send them those different offers to upsell them. You can even do it on the website. But all those things are good to know to potentially turn your email list into an upsell machine and just get more revenue pretty much for free, because sending emails is really cheap. So if you get someone to buy or become a lead, if you nurture them and get them to convert on email, you're definitely going to increase your ROI and return on investment, whatever you're paying for those platforms. And the strategy allows you to become more personalized. Like I explained, the more personalized and targeted and in the moment you could send a message, the more likely that person is going to convert into a customer. Here's some visual examples of segmenting by behavior and engaging more effectively with your audiences. These are screenshots from a tool called Klaviyo. These segments exist automatically in a ton of email automation platforms. So you can see here some email engagement metrics you can create segments based off of, where they clicked an email, an SMS, they clicked the unsubscribe button, they opened an email. There's also in Klaviyo and other tools that have direct integrations with shopping platforms or lead generation platforms, where you can see the events like placed an order, canceled an order, fulfilled, and more, all these purchasing behaviors that you can create segments out of that can dictate some automated messaging and personalized messaging. So you can categorize those subscribers based on those actions, send some personalized messaging and get them to convert or come back, reorder, all those things you can do with these automations and segments. Let's talk about some other advanced segmentation for precision marketing. You can't talk about segmentation and other tools without mentioning AI. A lot of these tools are implementing AI, whether it's also helping add copy, create copy, subject lines, creative, and more. But they also use tons and tons of data to help you recommend products, optimize send times, and it can also tailor messaging based off of previous sales conversations. You can see here an example of recommending products just based on your past purchase history, which is awesome. This can be automatically just based off the person's behavior on your website as well as in your email list. Maybe they're clicking certain items or viewing items, but they haven't purchased it yet, or they purchased certain items a while ago and it automatically recommends products based on the future emails you sent. And then a tool like MailChimp, for example, can optimize send time based on maximum engagement. So if it sees someone when they're open their emails, when they read them, when they click them, it'll automatically send an email to that person at the perfect time when they're actually looking at their email. So it's at the top when they check it. Pretty amazing. And just you're going to get more and more features with AI and being able to personalize and segment your data a lot easier and better as time goes on. Another advanced segmentation technique for people who are generating emails. So we're using all those tactics to grow your email list, but let's say you have thousands or hundreds of thousands of just email addresses. You don't have their name, last name, or location, gender, company name, whatever you need. You're not going to be able to segment much off of just a list of emails. So you want to do some sort of data append to find out who they are, where they're located, maybe where they work if you're doing B2B, job title, so you can actually personalize that messaging even better so you get better response rate. So you'd use an external data source like someone like Giant Partners like us. We have hundreds of millions of records and data points that we can append onto an email list that can help you personalize your email database so you can send personalized emails. How do you go from segmentation to implementation? Here's some just examples of ways you can segment your list. Geographics, demographics, psychographics, list of just examples that you can start segmenting your list based off of. Whether you're in B2B or B2C space, you just want to start creating some lists based off of some attributes just to get started somewhere. You want to apply these strategies to create tailored email campaigns. You test these different approaches, but you want to just get started. Start with 1 or 2 segments based on your space. For example, if you're in the B2B side, you should have a segment of your leads and your sales opportunities and your customers. If you're on the B2C side and you have people that buy from you, something you should definitely have is some sort of newsletter sign up or email lists, newsletter subscribers, add to carts or initiate checkouts, and customers. So those are some basics ones you should start, but the most important thing is to just start somewhere. Then as you grow, you can get more complicated and have a if-then chart and flow, automation flow like crazy as you grow, but you want to just start simple. Just so you could start, you're not too intimidated. Just start somewhere, do 1 or 2 segments just to get started and then grow from there. All right, that wraps it up for part 7. Stay tuned for next time for part 8, where we're going to go into advanced email growth tactics. So we went pretty high level on some of these tactics in the previous parts, but we're going to go into the next episode with some walkthrough step-by-step how to grow your email list in a more detailed fashion, where you can literally watch the video and follow along and take those tactics and grow your list really quickly and easily with some really cool tactics. So stay tuned for next video. If you want to get notified, be sure to subscribe to our blog for updates for when episodes come out. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, podcasts, and more. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop those in the comments and we'll see you next time.